I'm your number one fan.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
My mom and dad are gonna be...
I see dead people.
Hello.
Hi.
Happy Tuesday.
It always is a happy Tuesday, isn't it?
It is, whenever I'm with you.
Wow.
Anyway. Welcome back to Killer Cuties podcast.
Yeah. We're back.
We are. Super excited to talk about Lisa Frankenstein. Brand new movie.
Another new movie.
Brand new.
Brand new.
But first, news. What's coming out this week?
Stop Motion is a 2023 British live-action / adult animated horror film.
Cute.
That's a lot of things all at once, but
Yeah.
it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
But it's going to be in select theaters in the U.S. on February 23rd, which is this Friday if you're listening to this. So, yeah,
Cute.
something to watch out for if you're looking for a new release.
Yeah, it sounds like it's trying to do a lot. It could be fun.
Yeah, who's to say? Not me. People in the UK, because they've already seen it.
Does it have good reviews? Do the people in the UK like it?
I want to say it had like a 6.9 on IMDb.
Oh, okay.
Not terrible, especially
That's
for
not
a
bad.
horror movie.
Yeah. A stop motion animation adult comedy horror, whatever you said.
Yeah.
Movie. It's probably up there out of those.
Out of all of the stop motion adult animated horror films, live action I think was in there too.
Oh my god.
There's no way it can't be in the top 5. Like,
Yeah.
you have news though, right?
I do. I have one quick little news. Bill Skarsgard. I know. Our favorite Pennywise. Well, maybe not our favorite Pennywise. He does play Pennywise.
The hottest Pennywise. Sorry, Tim Curry. All due
Absolutely.
respect. Love you. Also would smash, but respectfully.
Doesn't compare. He was arrested.
No!
It's not as bad as it sounds. He was arrested in Sweden for marijuana possession.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 2.5 grams almost. He was at the airport. He was sentenced on Wednesday. He had to pay a fine of $4,000. And that's the end of it. Which,
Oh my god. Free Skarsgård. He did nothing wrong.
yeah. Yeah. So, just had to submit some paperwork, pay a little fine.
That scared me.
I know, I knew it would.
Usually if celebrities are getting arrested, it's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. He's a criminal. Cold, hard criminal.
Hot.
Yeah. It just adds to the appeal.
Yeah. Call me. That's
But
good
anyway.
horror news. I like that.
Thanks.
Little bad boy. Bad boy Bill. That's what they
Yep.
call him on the streets.
The hottest of the Skarsgards.
I
Except
think
his
so.
dad. Unpopular opinion.
It's a bold opinion, and I respect it. So,
Thanks.
although I think
Pirates
some
of the
people might
Caribbean?
think,
With like the tentacles coming out of his face, a little.
let's
Okay.
talk about Lisa Frankenstein.
Let's do it. We got a cute little summary.
I sure do, yes. From IMDb, Lisa Frankenstein. If you haven't seen it, maybe go watch it and then come back and listen to it. But if you want to recap, it's a coming-of-rage love story about a teenager and her crush who happens to be a corpse. After a set of horrific circumstances bring him back to life, the two embark on a journey to find love, happiness, and a few missing body parts. It is directed by Zelda Williams. You may know her father, Robin Williams. It was written by Diablo Cody, and it stars Kathryn Newton and Cole Sprouse. As of right now, it has a 6.6 on out of 10 on IMDb, and a 50% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, but an 83% audience score. So, who do you side with? Who do you believe? Who do you believe?
You better believe us when we tell you what we thought of it.
That's true. Don't listen to the critics. Don't listen to the audience. Only listen to Cassidy and Katie.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I was looking at Rotten Tomatoes to be like a critic reviewer.
Yes.
All we have to do is put out regular podcasts for another 9.5 months.
I thought you were going to say 9.5 years. And I was like, I can't commit to that. I'm so sorry.
No, we just have to have a whole podcast, baby. Concepted
9.5 months.
now. Point of conception today.
Got it.
And
So
then
2025, we are critic scorers, reviewers on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep.
That's all you have to do?
Well, there's a few other things that I'm hoping we
Okay.
also check those boxes along the way, but you never know. Here's hoping.
Like, they're like, someone has to listen to the episode. So we're like, aw.
Yeah.
We were so close.
Yep. Anyway, I'm excited.
Yeah. Fun facts? Do you have any fun facts?
I have so many fun facts.
I bet you do.
I'll let you tell the fun fact that I know you're dying to say that.
Oh, that it's set in the same universe as Jennifer's Body?
Yes.
I was me getting my mindset.
Yeah. I was already there.
That makes one of us. Yeah, Diablo Cody is set. It's set in the same universe as Jennifer's Body. So that's fun.
Did Diablo Cody write Jennifer's Body?
Diablo Cody did write Jennifer's Body.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
She didn't just get to decide that. She has the authority to say that.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Jennifer's Body was like 80s. Is it 80s?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just the same universe.
Yeah, just later, I guess.
Jennifer's Body's before?
No, later. Jennifer's Body's later. Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if you were talking about Lisa Frankenstein's later.
Sorry.
Or Jennifer's Body's later.
No. Jennifer's Body, I think, just takes place around the time that it was released, which was 2009. So.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cole Sprouse doesn't have any speaking lines in it. Well, he does have one speaking line at the end.
At the end.
He reads a poem.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just him moaning incomprehensibly.
Yes.
And moving really awkwardly.
Mm-hmm.
He actually trained with a movement coach and a mime coach for like a long time before filming.
That sounds like shit you would love. To like just do mime classes every day.
Sign me up.
See, I know you.
And to get paid to do it? Are you fucking joking? And I don't have to say a fucking word the entire time I'm working?
You don't.
Dream job.
Yeah, you love movies with no dialogue. You recently said that. So.
Wait, no, I didn't. I said the opposite, didn't I?
No, you said, because when we were talking about Hill House and you were so sick of all of the monologues that you were like, I just don't want them to talk anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I just think back to, I think we mentioned WALL-E and that WALL-E doesn't, like, there's no dialogue in WALL-E for a really long time.
Okay.
I hate WALL-E. Hate that movie. Hate it.
People love WALL-E.
I know. Controversial. But what can I say?
You want to hear something even more controversial?
You've never even seen WALL-E.
I've never seen WALL-E.
Yeah. Knew it.
He seems cute, though.
Yeah, he's cute. He's fun. His movie sucks.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Because I don't trust you when it comes to animation one bit. Cars lover. Ka-chow!
Cars is an international phenomenon. It's not just me that thinks that.
You don't like Lilo and Stitch. That's crazy.
It just, you know what? It doesn't do it for me.
I give everybody permission to send you hate mail.
Because I don't like Lilo and Stitch?
Yes, exactly.
I just don't like Elvis.
I don't either.
The whole movie is Elvis.
No, you have to care about something other than the soundtrack for once.
Can't. I can't do it. Which reminds me, the movie that we're actually talking about, Lisa Frankenstein.
Yes,
I
great
hated
soundtrack.
the song during the opening credits. I loved the like animation and the feel and the style of like what I was seeing. I just hated the soundtrack. It was just kind of like, meh.
The whole soundtrack or just that song?
Well, no, I liked like the songs that they incorporated. It was very fun and upbeat and funky. But I did not like the original soundtrack.
Oh. See, I felt like
Especially
it kind
that
of
first song.
fit.
Yeah, it just...
Wasn't for you, huh?
Yeah, no. That first song especially just kind of turned me off. I was like, That first 2 or 3 minutes could have been so good. So much better had the music just matched the tone and style of the animation.
Clearly didn't impact me that much because I don't even really remember it.
Yeah. That's all I remember about movies.
I know.
And yet we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here.
I did not catch until after reading about it the Lisa Frankenstein being a play off of Lisa Frank.
Okay, so everybody's been saying that. But then in an interview, Diablo Cody I'll say her name right. Hold on. Diablo Cody said that was kind of just a coincidence. Like, she didn't mean for that to be a thing. She knew that she wanted a classic 80s Gen X name. And so she thought of ones like Heather and Stacy and Lisa. And then she landed on Lisa because it's the name of the woman who's like built from scratch in the movie Weird Science.
Oh.
Like, that's her character's name.
Oh, yeah.
And so she was kind of inspired by that movie. Like, it was something she drew on for this. And so that's why she chose Lisa. So she was like, oh yeah, it was just kind of like a fun coincidence that it became Lisa Frankenstein.
Cute.
I know.
Lisa Frank wasn't popular until the 90s, right?
I don't actually know. I mean, I know she was popular when I was a kid in the 90s, but I don't know when her rise to fame happened.
Well, to be fair, the film was set in 89.
Yeah, it's like on the cusp.
So, I guess it would make sense.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fuddruckers, who got a shout out in the movie. I fucking love Fuddruckers. I used to go there all the time as a kid. And when I was really young, they had like kangaroo burgers and bison burgers and all sorts of fun, like novel proteins. Like
actually?
Yeah.
Or just called that?
No, actually.
Oh.
An emu. Or ostrich, not emu. Ostrich.
I've never been to a Fuddruckers.
I think they're all gone now.
I think so. I missed my chance.
Yeah. Damn shame. They had really good food.
I'll never know. Yeah, that was a fun little quippy dialogue. That's what Diablo Cody's kind of known for.
The other one was, damn it, Janet.
Yeah, the Rocky Horror reference.
Yeah, I liked that one.
I did like that a lot. There were a few moments I was kind of like, see what you did there. There was, I believe, a dad in the theater when I went to see it with his 2 daughters. Is what it appeared to me. Not to assume about that group, but it was like a 50-something man with like a couple younger girls with him. Okay. And he was laughing louder than anyone. He thought that movie was hilarious, and I loved that for him and me, honestly.
Oh my god.
Listening to him laugh made me laugh more too.
I also had a catalyst for like extra laughter.
Oh, okay.
But it was because, maybe I shouldn't say. No, I'm gonna say. It's because I had the farts real bad. And I just kept like shaking my row. And there was only like 3 other people in the theater, and we were all spread out. I'm pretty sure they didn't hear me, but just the idea of them hearing me like farting repeatedly during this movie,
Yeah.
I had the giggles real bad. So the movie was really funny to me.
Same. Not for the same reason, but
Yeah.
But I'm glad that elevated your experience.
It really did. Because I wasn't with any. If I was with somebody I knew, I wouldn't let him rip. I'd just wait.
Okay.
But like nobody was around me, so I was like, fucking freedom.
Were they audible or were they silent?
Very.
Audible?
Yes.
Can you imagine you're trying to enjoy Lisa Frankenstein on a Wednesday afternoon? And the person 3 rows behind you just keeps letting them absolutely rip.
Absolutely ripping ass. Constantly. Like, yeah.
I'd get an attendant. I'd be like, someone's got to deal with this girl.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny.
I'm 95% sure they couldn't hear me. Or else I would have stopped.
Hope. If no one was like turning, slightly, I think you're in the clear.
Well, I couldn't see because I was reclined. So.
You were aiming it downwind at them. That's crazy behavior.
Oh, shoot.
I can't condone it.
God. It's just so, like, liberating to see a movie by yourself and, like, do whatever you want. Get whatever snacks you want. You don't have to share with anybody and just let them rip,
Yeah, at home.
No, because... No.
I don't think I could just rip ass in the middle of a theater when there were other people there.
They couldn't hear me.
You don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive.
What if you did it, like, right where they got going?
I did so many times. So I can't tell you how many times I fucking ripped ass turns.
They heard you. I know for a fact they heard you.
You know what else? I was in a fucking hurry to go get dog food after this, so I was the first one out of that theater too. So every single one of them in that theater got to watch me leave.
Just
No.
Run out.
No, but they got to watch me leave. I'm like, oh, there's that bitch.
Like, that's the girl that made this whole theater smell like ass.
No, they didn't smell. If they smelled, I wouldn't have done it.
Sure.
It was harmless. It was harmless.
Okay.
Nobody was harmed.
in the watching of Lisa Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's good. I like that.
So I don't know if it was that made the movie funny or if the movie was actually funny.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Good.
Jenna Davis. She plays one of the little lackeys, like one of Taffy's friends.
Okay.
She was the voice of Megan.
Oh, cute.
Megan.
Aww.
Yeah. So that's a little, we know her moment.
Yeah. I feel like we talk about Megan every episode.
There's a lot of connections. A lot of people have been in Megan.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. And then Kathryn Newton's kind of, I feel like a budding scream queen. She was in Paranormal Activity 4. And she was on Supernatural for like a bit.
Oh, yeah.
And then she was in Freaky. And now this.
Wasn't she in Teen Wolf?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure somebody in this was in Teen Wolf. Later. Like season 4 through 6 or something.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember her in it. But I also kind of stopped watching. I don't know what season. But yeah. A few people we can recognize from other things.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
So it's all one big interconnected universe.
Yes.
Horror universe.
Yeah, they all take place in the same universe.
Yeah.
We decided.
Yeah, we have the authority to decide that.
I do. Yeah, we do.
I do. He said I do.
I was like, well,
Maybe I do.
We do.
I didn't notice this right away, but at the end, there's the scene where it's like zooming in on the creature and Lisa, and he's reading the poem or whatever. He's wearing rainbow suspenders. That was a callback to Mork from Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, cute little callback to nepotism.
There's one thing about Katie. She loves a Nepo baby.
I do. The whole family.
I'll make
Not just the babies.
for her.
Yeah, I mean,
did love Robin Williams a lot.
Yeah.
Who didn't?
Somebody needed to continue his legacy. A lot of people, we don't need their legacy to continue. Robin Williams, please.
A lot should just stop.
Yeah.
She's fine. Zelda Williams can continue. Almost everybody else. Calm down.
Yeah.
Also, though, speaking of the ending shot, it's like very, very similar of a shot to the ending of Notting Hill, if you've ever seen that.
I haven't.
It's like the same, like, girl laying down, guy reading on a bench in like a grass field. It's like the same shot.
What was he reading? Was he reading Notting Hill?
I don't think so. I don't think Notting Hill was a book.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought so. Everything's a book first.
That's true. Let me look it up. Maybe it is. It could be. It probably is. No. It wasn't.
Sad.
So yeah, no. I don't know. I just thought that was, like, interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird...
Shot for shot, huh?
I mean, not, like, 100%, but it's just a very similar shot.
Yeah.
Like, watch the ending of that movie and then this, and you'll be like, oh, yeah. Very similar.
What else?
Liza Soberano? I hope I said that right. She plays Taffy.
Love her.
Scene stealer. Absolutely. She was so great. And I really, really want to see her in more moving forward.
She's been in other stuff.
She's fantastic. Yeah, just nothing I've seen, I don't think.
Yeah.
And I don't think, like, a ton, right?
No, not a ton. But
yeah.
She was in a bunch of stuff in, like, 2019, I think. Hold on, I'm looking.
I think she's honestly been in more stuff, like, in, I think, the Philippines, which is where she's from.
Yes.
And so that's been, like, the majority of her work. Which I think she's been really successful there. It's kind of cool that she's getting to, like, bridge the gap and expand her fan base.
Totally. Yeah. And she's very talented. I loved her.
Yeah, her character was so good.
So good.
And I have a quote from Diablo Cody. Because she was talking about Taffy's character. And she said, I was thinking it would be more interesting if she was the one person who was trying to include Lisa and show her love and embrace her, and Lisa was pushing her away because society tells Lisa that Taffy is her opposition. Growing up at that time, which I did, it was a pretty toxic culture in terms of putting women against each other. And then apparently Zelda Williams just said, it still is.
No.
But it's so true. Like, that's such a common stereotype. And so as soon as that relationship started budding, I was very pleasantly surprised that that's how they were doing it. And I was even kind of a little bit sad. As soon as she got the hickey and wouldn't say who it was from, I knew that it was going to be what's his nut that she had a crush on at school.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like, I get why they did it, but I wish they almost didn't, because I was like, I didn't want even for a second to not like Taffy's character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which luckily by that time you love her so much that you kind of just forgive her right away, as does Lisa. So
yeah. And at that point I was more rooting for the creature to get with Lisa. I just wanted them to be together.
Yeah. I mean, I think I I knew that that's where that was going anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I do kind of wish that we saw a little bit more of Lisa falling for him, the creature, because I feel like that kind of happened really suddenly. All in all, like, if I have a criticism about this movie, it's like the ending pacing was just a little bit off for me. Like, I feel like some scenes were kind of drawn out, and some other things I was like, wait, let's do more with that. So that was like my only thing that I was kind of like, okay, I wish the pacing would have been a little bit more, at least for what I wanted to see from it. Because I feel like hers was kind of like, she's all about this kid from school, and then they cut his dick off, and then she's like, oh, great, I do like you, actually. It's like, okay.
That, and then the, like, flip of the switch for Lisa, like, we gotta bury this body.
When they kill the mom?
Yeah, when the creature kills the mom, and then just Lisa suddenly is like, we gotta bury the body first. That was just, like, total flip of the switch for me, and did not make sense. It took me out of the film. I was like, what the, like, where, like, there wasn't any development between before she said that and when she said that. You know what I mean?
I guess I just took that as more, like, comedic timing. Of, like, for this moment you think she's, like, pissed that he did it, but then she's kind of just like, never mind, I kind of wanted you to do that, you know?
Yeah, but, like, I don't know, it just caught me off guard. It was too unexpected.
I think that's why I liked it. Because
Okay.
It's like, you think it's going to be this whole, like, divide amongst them, and she's just like, never mind.
It just didn't make sense for the character.
See, I felt like it did.
Okay.
Because she was kind of just an offbeat weirdo, kind of obsessed with, like, death, and, I mean, she even says later that she kind of liked it after he did it, that it was like...
Yeah.
I feel like, I think when I saw it, it was like, it's very reminiscent of those kind of 80s camp movies, so I think if you like those, you will like this, like, if you were a fan of Heathers, The Burbs, Death Becomes Her, Beetlejuice, like, those types of movies, I think that you would like this, but I very, very immediately was finding connections between it and Heathers, but, like, almost, like, if Veronica thought JD killing people was really hot. Like, that's how I kind of was reading it. Like, if Veronica was just all in with JD, that's kind of what this movie is.
That's fair. Okay.
So I think that's I was kind of picturing the same scene where, like, they accidentally kill Heather Chandler, accidentally kill Heather Chandler the first time, and she's like, holy shit, we have to, like, make this look different, but she's upset about it, whereas in this one, it's kind of like, holy shit, we have to hide the body, but she's kind of like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. You wanna rate it?
Oh, are we there already?
Should we?
Well, I have facts.
Okay. Go ahead. Please.
I'm sorry. I
By all
have
means.
a few more things. One, Diablo Cody and Zelda Williams both have...
Whoa. Williams.
Williams? What did I say? Zelda
Williams.
Sorry, I apologize. I talk fast and then it's like my brain's not caught up by the time my mouth is done speaking.
Yeah. Okay. Diablo and Zelda.
Yes, they both have...
Great names, by the way.
I mean, fantastic. That's not Diablo's real name. But...
Still.
But they both have aphantasia, I believe is how you say it. But that's where your brain doesn't form or use mental images or pictures. And, like, they don't have an internal monologue either.
Couldn't be me.
I don't understand how the brain works if there's no pictures or talking, but it does clearly and well. So, I don't know. But Zelda was saying that she just kind of would base things off of tone rather than imagining it. Very strange, but I thought it was interesting that they both have that.
Yeah, that is interesting. Not a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I don't know how that works. I cannot imagine a world in which I don't talk to myself in my brain.
Yeah. It's just very different than how my mind works, so it's hard to imagine that.
Yeah.
Because I see images very clearly in my mind, and I have a pretty constant monologue going on. So sometimes I wish I didn't. But
Yes, agreed. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. God.
And then 2 other things that we can rate.
Okay.
One, just because we already kind of know how I feel about Jennifer's Body, but I really try not to give Katie like too many hints about how I feel about a movie, but that one I just can't. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everyone knows I love that movie. I literally have a picture of Jennifer Jack in my background. But Diablo Cody said that when she worked on Jennifer's Body, the marketing strategy was constantly about asking, how do we get men to see this movie? And
who cares?
if you're around in that time, you know that had a pretty big impact on the movie itself. Like, that's a big reason why it didn't do so well.
Okay.
It was very misrepresented. People thought they were going in to see a movie that it was not. And so she said when she was working on this, that was never asked. It was all about marketing to women, and she was really happy with that. She was like, I've just never experienced this. Like, she was so happy that they got to pick, like, the taglines that they liked and the posters that they liked and all of this kind of stuff, that they didn't have to worry about the things that they worried about with Jennifer's Body.
Good.
So, progress.
Yeah.
Also, a tagline that got vetoed. Zelda Williams thinks the MPA vetoed it because it was too violent, but it was going to be, you always dismember your first. And I like that a lot. But
I like that. That's so cute. That's cute.
I know, I really like that.
I was gonna say later though, like, this is the perfect movie to take, like, your mom to. Your mom that doesn't like horror. Perfect gateway drug movie.
Okay.
What mom doesn't like, not your mom specifically, people's moms.
No, I would watch this movie with my mom.
Well,
But I know
everybody should watch it with their, like, it's a mom movie. Like, you take your mom, it's literally 16 Candles meets horror.
I guess. The literal one bad review I saw, which, listen, TikTok knows how to market what you want to see, so, like, I'm sure that I was just getting positive reviews because they know in my heart that's how I felt about it, but but, like, the one review that I saw that was kind of not as positive was her saying that she went to see it with her family and she was not happy about it because there was sexual scenes about the vibrator and stuff like that she was like, yeah, I'd explain it to my little sisters.
Well, don't take your little sister to see it. Take your mom.
Yeah. But does your mom want to, like, watch a vibrator scene with you?
I think she'd think it was funny.
I think my mom would too, but that's why I say, like, maybe not everybody should take your mom to this. I think there's some moms who would not be cool with watching this with their kids.
Well, the cool moms. Take your cool mom to see this.
Yeah, if you have a cool mom, not a regular mom, to see this.
Yeah, no, because it's literally, every mom loves 16 Candles. I don't know what it is. But it's literally what it is. 16 Candles, but better and funnier and horror.
Well,
and it's gateway horror.
That was, like, the rom-com of their time, you know?
Yeah. I don't get it.
That's like, do you know how insufferable I'd be if I ever had kids about 10 Things I Hate About You? I would never shut up about it. I don't ever shut up about it. It's the best rom-com ever made. Don't say a word. You like Good Luck, Chuck. Your opinion literally does not matter.
I really do like Good Luck, Chuck.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, last fun fact I have.
Wait, let me tie horror back to Good Luck, Chuck real quick. I was watching.
Please, God, no.
I was watching Hannibal,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy in Good Luck Chuck that literally masturbates into a microwaved grapefruit plays a psychiatric patient of Hannibal Lecter.
As he should.
But not in like a cute, funny way.
No,
In like
that
a
show's not cute and
disturbed-
funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was really shocking. I was like, oh my god, is that the guy from Good Luck Chuck? At first I thought it was Olaf from Frozen. But then I was like, oh my god, no, it's the guy from Good Luck Chuck. That's even worse.
I don't think I would recognize anyone from Good Luck Chuck except for Dane Cook and... Is it Jessica Alba?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, those are the two
Sometimes I
main
get her
characters.
and Beale mixed up.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. That makes sense, though. That makes sense.
Um,
Anyway.
Moving on. Oh, the last fun fact I had was just something that I really enjoyed and appreciated, which was that Diablo Cody really fought for like one scene or element of the storyline to stay in, and that was for her to reclaim the hand of the man who sexually assaulted her.
Yes.
And repurpose it for her pleasure, which she does.
I love that.
Yeah, she also said somewhere, she's like, there's a rated R version of this movie in my mind somewhere.
Oh, she didn't film it?
Well, Zelda Williams said that they filmed scenes that probably would have gotten a rated R, but they cut it down and edited it for the MPA, so.
So there's a chance when we could get
So
a
there's a chance.
director's cut.
Maybe, one day.
Ugh, I would love that. Rate it?
Yeah, how scary did you think it was?
0. Or
Well-
1. 1. It's a 1. Not scary at all. This
Yeah.
is a cute, rom-com, funny, adorable film. It's not scary at all.
Yeah.
It's a perfect gateway horror because it's a little tiny bit gory, but like not really. The most gory thing is the shadow of a penis with blood around it. Ugh, blood.
I thought it was the vomiting.
Ew, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that on purpose.
Sorry.
It's okay. What did you get it?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be scary.
No,
And it's not.
not even a little bit.
No, it's good.
How sexy did you think it was?
I give it a 2.5.
Oh, okay.
I am, unfortunately, a monster fucker, so I get it.
Relatable.
Yeah. So yeah, what about you?
See, okay, I had a really hard time with this
Okay.
because in some scenes, Cole Sprouse, really hot.
Okay.
In
The
other
creature.
scenes, he looked completely different. Yeah, the one scene that I remember being like, oh, smash, was when he bonks his head on the tanning bed as he's getting up.
Yeah. Okay.
And he just like does like this little like eye up smirk thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like a fucking maniac if I do it, so I won't. But
No, do it.
no, I shan't. He does one of these. I can't. I'll do it with my glasses off.
Yeah.
No, I won't. I will put my glasses back on immediately. Okay.
Oh.
He does like one of these. He does. And it's just like cute. I'm like, oh, smash. And then he turns and he's got those stupid sideburns that my brother has.
I kept wanting her to shave them so bad.
Oh my god, you gave him a fucking haircut. The poor guy. It's 1989, not 1889.
Yeah.
Oh, I never gave it a rating. So I would give it a 1.5.
Okay. That's fair.
Because there were other parts, not just Cole, that were like cute, sexy. Mm. Yeah. You don't make a beaver face when things are cute?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. How
Fucked up.
fucked up did you... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up? Fucked up.
Me first?
No, me first.
Okay.
I gave it a 1.
Oh, okay.
I can't really remember anything too crazy happening.
Oh, okay.
Why, what about you?
Well, I gave it a 1.5.
Okay, was it the vomit?
No, it wasn't, because remember I intentionally blocked it out and you keep bringing it up.
I thought maybe you retroactively.
No, it was the penis. That was, I
Okay.
mean, we've never seen that before in the movies that I've seen. I don't think, especially not it flying and landing in a trash can, conveniently.
Yeah. I guess I just thought it was too funny to be fucked up.
Well, it was funny. I was laughing. I was giggling.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and the fact that it killed the poor guy?
Well, probably the blood loss or the shock, you know.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, brutal. It's fucked up.
Overall, what did you think?
I thought it was really cute. I gave it a 3.5. It was definitely not perfect. I think that, kind of to your point, the ending was rushed or not explained appropriately, or something about the ending threw me off. And then just Lisa's character development. I loved what she developed into, but it was just like a flip of a switch, and I didn't appreciate that much. So yeah, outside of that though, the acting was really good. They were really cute. Everybody had good chemistry. It was written really well. It was silly. It was funny. I liked it. What did you give it?
I give it a 4 out of 5.
Cute.
I'm not that far off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I knew even before I saw this movie that the critics probably weren't going to like it.
Yeah.
Because they don't get it, okay? And they never will. But I am so happy that at least it is getting love from the audiences right now.
Yes.
I have seen so many positive things about it. And again, maybe TikTok's just pushing that to me because my phone listens to me and it knows that I like it. But, like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care. I've seen even, like, major accounts that I follow on, you know, TikTok and stuff like that, you know, review movies. I've all seen them rate it positively. And yeah, I'm just so happy because Jennifer's Body didn't get that. And it deserved it, goddamn it.
Aww.
So the critics are never going to get it, but the girls that do get it, they fucking get it. And I'm one of those girls. I think this is going to be one of those movies like Jennifer's Body where, like, the people who love it are going to really fucking love it.
Yeah.
And I did. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Again,
Me too.
pacing at the ending off for me personally, but still liked it.
Same.
Look at that. Lisa Frankenstein. Go see it.
Yes. Highly recommend. Take your mom. Your cool mom.
Cool mom.
Your cool mom. Only. Cool moms only.
That's
I'm
the
a cool
new
mom.
tagline. Lisa Frankenstein. Take your cool mom.
Yep.
Well, would you survive?
Yeah.
Great.
Well,
Oh.
I think this one's more about, like, would you want to survive? Right?
Okay. Why would you not want to survive?
Well, does she survive?
I think technically she lives on.
Yeah.
I think we can argue that Lisa dies, but she's resurrected. So she is alive by the end of the film.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I would mind going to jail. And her options were jail or death and then resurrection. And
I think you say that as someone who's never been to jail.
And I don't ever plan on going to jail.
I don't think you should. I don't think it's as nice as you think it's going to be.
I don't need it to be nice. All I need is for it to be quiet, structured. Somebody chooses what I do and when.
It's definitely not quiet. And they're
What do you
not
mean?
nice about your schedule.
I don't need them to be. I'm going to listen to them. They're going to have no reason to fuck with me. I'm just going to be cool as a cucumber.
Well, I have ways that you can go there if you want to so bad.
But that's the thing.
You don't want to go because you know it's not actually good.
I don't want to do those things.
Yeah.
Any of them, except maybe tax evasion.
Yeah, that's your right.
honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think either way, I'm surviving. I'm probably going to jail because I don't know that I would have it in me to like do the whole put myself in a tanning bed thing if it got to that point.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to jail.
Okay.
How about you?
So you're Lisa in this.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. See, I said yeah because I don't know if I'd be Lisa, but I'd probably be friends with Lisa.
Yeah.
She would have been really cool to me in high school because I was also weird. I still am, but whatever. But yeah, I think even if I am Lisa, she lives one way or the other.
Yeah.
So I think I'm fine. I'm definitely not a cruel stepmom, and I'm not gonna sexually assault anybody, and I'm not a pretentious fuckboy, so I don't think she has any reason to kill me. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Either way.
I was going to say, everybody that died in this film deserved it.
Womp womp.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say, as satisfying as it was to get rid of Carla Gugina's character who plays the stepmom, I was kind of like, ah, that's all I get from her. I love her. But she usually doesn't play such unlikable characters, so that was kind of nice to see too. Usually she plays like characters you like and you root for, and the mom of Spy Kids, like who you love.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. That was like 30 years ago.
Don't say things like that to me.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I mean, that's our review. If you're listening and you still haven't seen the movie, that's crazy. Go watch it.
Agreed.
Definitely fun. Next week, we're going to be talking about Sinister.
Oh.
Why don't you tell me what you think it's about, Katie?
Okay. I didn't know this is what we were watching next week.
Oh. A surprise.
I didn't look at the schedule.
I kind of like it when you don't, because then I can change things if I need to.
Okay, Sinister is a paranormal movie.
Okay.
You hate it. You don't think it's scary at all because it's paranormal. It's
sorry, Sinister.
Yeah. Wait, it's not the one with the clown, is it?
You tell me.
No, wait. It's not the one with the clown.
You tell me.
Fuck, what's the one that's like the most gory scene ever?
You tell me.
Is that Sinister? Fuck, I don't think so. I don't think you'd make me watch that right now. No.
You're not ready for that yet?
Coming
off of Martyrs on episode 8.
Like day 4? Yeah. Day 4 watching horror movies. Martyrs, the French version.
It's about time I make you watch a movie that'll fuck you up for a few minutes.
Shit. Okay. No. Sinister is definitely paranormal. It's definitely a paranormal film. Great. It's the trope. They buy a house. It's fucking haunted.
It always is.
It always is. Yeah. But the twist is that one of the people in the house is also the Sinister.
Great. So someone is evil amongst them.
Yes.
Before or after they get into the house?
Once they get into the house.
Got it. So it like possesses. So it's Night Swim. It possesses someone and then... Okay.
No.
Reel it back. We're starting again.
No. No, that still is what happens. They get to the house. And somebody is just impacted by the house.
Got it. Okay.
The house impacts them.
The Shining.
It's not a possession.
Okay.
They're just...
a little off.
Yeah. And at night, specifically, they like do their sleepwalking. They like sleepwalk murder people.
Oh, they're family members.
Yeah.
My God. So they all die?
No.
Oh.
No, not all of them. Because eventually they figure out somebody stays awake one night and they figure out, oh my God, it's probably the mom. It's always the mom. Mom's always going around killing people. So the
Moms
mom,
and killing people.
Yep. Yeah. So the mom goes around killing people at night. She doesn't remember it. And the dad kills her.
How many family members are there, and how many does she kill before they realize what is amiss?
It's like a multi-generational situation.
Oh, okay. So we're seeing multiple families.
No.
Oh,
no.
No.
Multiple generations are living in the house.
Living within the... Okay, so she kills grandma, and then she kills grandpa, and then she kills...
I didn't say... I don't know.
cousin.
Oh, no, it's not that many people. It's not that generational.
Okay.
I think it's like a grandma grandpa situation, and then maybe a kid or a dog.
It's always the dog.
Like, and I think it starts with animals. It starts with like a pet.
It always does.
And then it's like, oh, grandpa died seemingly of a heart attack. It wasn't actually.
Okay.
She scared the shit out of him.
Got it. So they kind of have to solve the fact that it's even a murder.
Yeah, and then grandma brutally murdered. And then they find out it's the mom the whole time. Okay. And the dad kills her.
Okay. And they live happily ever after.
Yep.
Great. Do you know anybody who's in it? I mean, you do, but...
I do?
You do. But I'm wondering if you know anybody who's in it.
Is What's-His-Face in it? Patrick Wilson? He's in a bunch of movies.
No.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know.
It stars Ethan Hawke.
Oh. The Black Phone.
Yeah, Scream King. Honestly.
Just from those two movies?
The Purge. He's the dad in the first Purge.
I don't think I know who Ethan Hawke is.
Okay, well, you got it right. He is in the Black Phone.
I only know that he's in the Black Phone because, like, it says, I got the mask and then it says Ethan Hawke. Yeah, okay, I do know who he is.
Yeah. Anyways. Great.
Okay.
It's not right, but it's not the worst you've ever done.
Okay.
If that helps.
Is it paranormal?
It is supernatural.
Okay. Okay.
There is a family living in a house.
Wow. Okay.
And someone is affected.
Is it multi-generational?
No.
Oh.
No. But you got the haunted house aspect, right? Which is general, but I'll take it. I'll take it for being semi-spot on. Also, you were thinking of Terrifier. That is the movie with Art the Clown.
Art the Clown.
Terrifier.
That's right. That's right.
And Terrifier. It's the second one that has, like, the goriest scene ever.
It's like a skinning scene or something? Or a scalping scene?
Stop looking things up about it.
I can't help it. My TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just thinking about that.
I would make you watch the first one first, so.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It reminds me of the Evil Dead Rise scene with the scalp. Blech.
Oh, yeah.
Disgusting.
I like the cheese grater one better.
Ugh, fuck. I was asleep during that scene, and then you guys wouldn't shut the fuck up about it, so then, of course, I went and watched it. I wish I never had.
Because it's one of those things where, like, I made everybody watch this movie, and it was really for the sole purpose so that as that scene happened, I could just turn around and watch everybody watch it. And it was worth it, and I'd do it again. So.
Oh my god. Ugh, disgusting.
It's all right. You'll watch worse than that as we go on.
Yeah. I'm sure
one day I'm just gonna pop in a fucking banger of a film. No warning.
No.
Just throw it in.
Just does the dog die 19
crazy.
pages long?
Just everything checked.
Yes.
Yeah. One day.
Well, if everything's checked, then really nothing's checked. That's what they say.
Okay, Dash.
Dash.
From the Impossible,
From
or
the
from the
Incredibles?
Incredibles. Yeah. Everyone's got powers that no
Oh.
everyone's special that no one's special.
Yes. I forgot he said that.
Great film.
It's all right.
Cool. I'm excited for Sinister next
Me
week.
too. Oh boy.
Yeah. Except I hate it. That's what you said, so.
Oh. Do you?
We'll find out.
It's supernatural.
It is supernatural.
We don't have a great track record there. We'll see.
We will see. We'll see.
All right. Well, see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Please.
Please. Bye.